Welcome back to the Gamer's Vault. I'm your host, James. I just finished shooting the podcast episode with a couple of my YouTubers. One of them is Kieran Bowes from RetroTech 100, Benny Williams from A Hermit's Hideaway, Sean, he's a nameless gamer. He's on RetroTech 100 page. He's there with us as well. And, of course, Forrest, a.k.a. EazyHax. All their YouTube channels will be on the description below. Check them out. They got great videos, and definitely you want to check them out. They're really good people. And it's been good. So we shot that. This episode today on The Gamer's Fault is the hardest episode I had to work on. I literally I had 4. This is just 3 here, and I got 1 in the case. 4 Nintendo Wiis that I had to hack. Not had to hack. I found them for a great deal. One was $10, the other was $20, and I got one all in like a case for $34. So I'm pretty much tapped out in money right now because of these Wiis. But it was an experience, and I'm going to show you a lot of things. The letter bomb method, and I'm going to show you a method using Tales of Symphonia. But there's more than one, and I'll link a lot of this stuff below. Go to Brew Wii. I believe it's Brew Wii or Brew Me. It's down below. You can check it out. If you use the letter bomb method, there is a couple of things you have to watch out for. Namely, when you use it, some of you, not all of you, get this error right here. So, I'm going to avoid you from getting that kind of error. I don't want no one to have that error on there. And this is what the video is going to be all about. Yeah, so why don't we just shut up and let's get started. Alright, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to hack your Wii. And the best way to do it is to show you websites. There are 2 methods I'm going to show you today. The first one didn't really work for me. It may work for you, but it didn't really work for me. I'm going to show you the method in a minute of what did work for me. So the first one is the most popular one. If you Google search it to say you want to mod your Wii, you're going to find a website that looks like this. And it's called pleasehackme.com. I'm going to put it in our description below, but I want to at least show you what it looks like. So pleasehackme.com. And the first thing you're going to see is this little bomb area here and the system menu version. This is only for the newest menu version, which is 4.3. And what this means, that means the American version, the European version, the Japanese version, and the Korean version. That's what these mean. So for me, as an American, I use the American version. Then, what you're going to do is, you're going to go ahead and go into your menu of your actual Wii and get the MAC address. And here's how you do it. You're going to go to Wii Options, Wii Settings, click to page 2, Internet, console information, and you should definitely see your MAC address. You're going to type it in here. You're going to click on Bundle the Hack Me installer for me. And then you go, I'm not a robot. Cut the red wire, cut the blue wire. Dealer's choice. No matter what, it's still going to download the information for you. Once you do that, you're going to put it on an SD card. Not a micro SD, to an SD reader. I don't recommend that, but an actual SD card. And what you could do is, you can get one. I got one from GameStop for like $3. So, pick one up there. And that's one method on how to hack your Wii. The next thing you would do it with the SD card, you would drag the information, and you're gonna, after you get to cut the blue wire, you're going to get a zip file that looks like this. Bring this down a little bit. This is letter bomb. And I'm going to say OK. And the files look like this. all you gotta do is copy everything in here and put it into the actual SD card, and you're done. That's exactly what you need to do. Once you're done with that, you're going to go into your calendar on your Wii, which is on your main menu, on your main screen, and you're going to bring up the calendar and go to the day before. You're going to see an envelope there which shows you the icon for the letter bomb. Just like that. And you just click on it and just follow the information. This method did not work for me, but may work for you. You can try this one out. I'm going to show you now the next method of what did work for me. I'm going to close this up. Okay, so what worked for me is these two files here. It's Hack Me Installer, version 1.2, which you can find at this website, bootme.org/download. Again, I will put it in the description below. And you'll be able to download the installer, version 1.2. So this is the one you need. Download that one. Then, on the same Weebrew site, you're going to download. If you're going to, okay, let me correct myself. There are 3 ways to hack this thing with 4.3, and if you own these games, it's better for you. It's Indiana Jones, or Lego Indiana Jones, I should say. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Yu-Gi-Oh's 5D, Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars, or Tales of Symphonia. Today, I picked up Tales of Symphonia from GameStop for $10, and I'm going to be using that in the video to show you guys what I did. So, Tales of Symphonia. This is the save file right here of Tales of Symphonia. This is what it's called, the EazyHax mod, and these are the files. You literally are going to copy all these files and put them in the SD card. Then you're going to open up the Hack Me installer and copy all these files just like this. You're going to go, it's going to open up like this. I want you to click into it and then select all these files here and drag it into the SD card as well. Once you do that, grab your disc, whatever disc that you have is, well, in this case, mine is Tales of Symphonia. There are other game files that that you can see on this Weebrew site. I'm using Tales of Symphonia as an example. So now that I have my Tales of Symphonia, let's go ahead, go over to my console, and I'll show you how I do it. All right. So, a couple of things I wanted to say real quick. This is my 4th Wii. You're probably saying, why? Well, I went to some thrift stores today. I got a Wii for $10, a Wii for $20, and I had a bundle with a case and all for $34. So I thought to myself, when a console comes along, you must mod it. So there we go. That's what I decided to do today. Anyway, like I said to you, on my computer, I'm going to do the Tales of Symphonia hack. And I already put my card in there. So the first thing you're going to do, in this case, is you're going to go down to your Wii options. Data. Save data. Wii. As you can see, somebody actually used this thing a lot. So this is the file you're supposed to be using. I'm going to redo it like I never did it before. And I'm going to show you how I do it. So this is the save files on the Wii. I'm going to back out a bit, and we're going to go over to SD card. On my SD card, as you saw, this is the EazyHax hack. So I'm going to copy it. It's going to ask me, am I sure? Do I want to copy it to my system memory? My answer is, of course, yes. I want to copy it. Now, I always like to double check to make sure it's there. Is it there? My answer is yes. It's right here. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is go back to my menu. My battery's dying on my controller, but
Find
that's...
any enabled video skills.
Of course.
Music, video, and book section of the Alexa app.
I love Alexa.
Provided.
Cancel. Sorry, guys. She's always listening. Like the government. Anyway. I'm going to put my disc in. And when it comes up, we're going to start my Wii. Or at least the game. There it is. Now this is the long process when it loads up. I gotta put the nunchucks in. I have a controller for my Wii. See, like the Jabopowitz looking Super Nintendo controller, but it does the trick. But unfortunately for this particular game, it needs the other half of the nunchuck. So I have to use the nunchuck. Anyway. We're going to skip the sequence here, and we're going to go right into the loading screen of our Wii. I'm going to load the game, and there's our saved game. We're going to load it as normal. And you're going to see these characters, level 200, really, that's crazy. But the one you're interested in is the one that has some kind of disease, which is hilarious. It's the second one down, the Beast. But you can see the name is a little weird. It's Giant Poon with hyphenated E's. So you already know there's something wrong with it. So we're going to hit A to confirm, and there it goes. It's going to load right into the software. Now again, they're telling you if you bought this software, someone sold it to you illegally. Don't buy the software. You shouldn't have to buy EazyHax software because it is free online for everybody to have. Now, when it's ready, after it loads, it's going to ask you to hit the number 1 button on your Wiimote. So you hit number 1. Now, it's going to show you this really quickly. It's going to say the Homebrew channel and the Boot Me. Boot Me helps you save your iOS and your NAND files. I'm not really caring about the Boot Me too much because, to be honest with you, I'm not going to change it back to a normal Wii again. That's it for it. It's going to be modded. I don't care. So I'm going to hit A to continue. And then, on the very top, it says install the Homebrew channel. So I'm going to go up, and I'm going to hit A again. Hit yes to continue. And guess what? It is finished. You can uninstall the Homebrew channel if you want. I'm not going to uninstall it because I kind of want it there. But you can always uninstall it. You can remove it. I'm going to exit out of the game, or of the mod. And there we are. Our Nintendo Wii is now modded with the Homebrew channel. With this, you can get or install software using your SD card. I know there's a Homebrew browser that you can install. I don't have it yet. I probably will do that later on. But I just wanted to at least show you guys. I shut it down. I'm going to turn it back on, guys, so you can see it. I want to at least show you what it looks like. I'll take my game out because it doesn't need to be in there anymore. And there we are. So, you're probably saying, where's the Homebrew channel, right? I'll show it to you. Since there's a lot of stuff that someone left here, there's our Homebrew channel. Right here. Boom, boom. Listen, guys, if you're going to get rid of your Wiis, please format them. Because someone's Netflix channel is here. Someone downloaded Super Mario Bros. 3. Sonic for the Sega Master System. I didn't know there was one until I just saw it. Please, just don't do that. But either way, guys, I wanted to at least show you that it is hackable. And I'm going to do other mods with the Wii. I want to do some stuff with the case because I don't think the case looks right. Look at this case. Look at this. Does that look right to you? Nintendo did something wrong here. I wonder what we can do. Oh yes. We're gonna fix you. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today in the Gamers Vault. If you have any questions, put them down below. Thumbs up the video if it does help you. Leave some comments, suggestions. If you want more future mods of the Nintendo Wii, let me know, and I will continue doing that. Either way, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time in the vault. Take care.